Hi, my name is Andrew and today we're going to keep learning how to tell the time in English. In the previous videos, we studied o'clock, AM and PM, past and to, times of the day, and exact times. In this video, we will learn about approximate times. Alright, let's get going. When giving the time, sometimes it's good to be precise or exact. For example, it's 10:57. We've got 3 minutes until the football match starts. Come on! But it can sound a little strange to give an exact time if it's not needed. So, when it's not important to know the exact time, you can use approximate times. This means to say a near time instead of the exact time you see.
Andrew, have you got the time?
Yeah, it's about 11:30.
Oh, okay, thanks.
No problem. The real time is 11:28, but as the exact time is not so important here, we approximate to a close time, and the closest main time is 11:30. How do we approximate? We round up to the nearest 5-minute time. Take a look at the clock for the 5-minute times you can see here. It's 5 past. It's 10 past. It's a quarter past. It's 20 past. It's 25 past. It's half past. It's 25 to. It's 20 to. It's a quarter to. It's 10 to. It's 5 to. It's o'clock. For example, if you see this time, it's exactly 4:58. But we can approximate the time and just say it's nearly 5 o'clock, it's almost 5 o'clock, or it's coming up to 5 o'clock. That's because the minutes are closer to 5 o'clock than 4:55. So let's practice saying the 3 different ways. It's nearly 5 o'clock, it's almost 5 o'clock, it's coming up to 5 o'clock. You try. 3, 2, 1, go! It's nearly 5 o'clock. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's coming up to 5 o'clock. Really good. Let's try a different time. If you're looking at a time like this, 10:44, the time is near to which 5-minute mark? The 1:45 mark. So 15 minutes to the next hour. So you can say it's nearly 11:45. It's almost 11:45. It's coming up to 11:45. You try. 3, 2, 1, go! It's nearly 11:45. It's almost 11:45. It's coming up to 11:45. Fantastic! If, for example, the time is 12:18, it is close to the 20-minute mark. So we can say it's nearly, almost, or coming up to 12:20. Excellent! Now, let's practice listening for these approximate times. You'll hear an approximate time. You have to choose the correct clock by saying the color of the clock. You'll have 3 seconds before the answer comes up. Let me show you. It's nearly 7:45. Is the blue clock? Yes! You try. 3, 2, 1, go! It's coming up to midday. It's almost 20 to 5. It's nearly 6:30. It's almost 9:15. It's coming up to 6 o'clock. It's nearly 10 to 11. That was tough. Good job. Now, let's have a little speaking practice. You will see a clock and a jumbled sentence. You have 3 seconds to put the words in the correct order and say the time. After the 3 seconds, the answer will come up. For example, it's nearly 5 o'clock. Yes! You try. 3, 2, 1, go! It's nearly 25 past 7. It's almost 10 to 8. It's coming up to 12 o'clock. It's nearly 5 past 6. It's almost midnight. Brilliant! So we use nearly, almost, and coming up to talk about a time that is about to come. But if we want, we can also talk about a time that has just happened or just passed. For example, with these times, each one is nearer to which 5-minute mark? 2:02 is nearer to the o'clock mark. 2:11 is nearer to the 10 past mark. 8:52 is nearer to the 10:02 mark. We can use the words just gone or just after to talk about times that have just passed. So we can say, it's just gone 2 o'clock or it's just after 2 o'clock. It's just gone 10 past 2 or it's just after 10 past 2. It's just gone 10 to 9 or it's just after 10 to 9. You have a go at saying those times. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! It's just gone 2 o'clock. It's just after 10 past 2. It's just gone 10 to 9. Brilliant! Now, let's do some practice with these just gone, just after approximate times. You'll see a time and words on the screen. Before the 3 seconds are over, say what time it approximately is using the given words too. Like this. Let me show you one example. It's just gone 3 o'clock. Yes! Alright, you keep going. Ready? Go! It's just after 10 past 3. It's just gone 20 past 3. It's just after 3:30. It's just gone 20 to 4. It's just after 10 to 4. Great job, really. If you want to be even more approximate, not even thinking about just before or just after, you can use around or about. Around and about can be used to talk about times coming up, like nearly, almost, coming up to, and times just past, like just gone or just after. For example, for both these times we can say it's around 20 past 7 or it's about 20 past 7. Here are a few more examples. It's around 8 o'clock or it's about 8 o'clock. It's around 12:15 or it's about 12:15. You try using around or about for the coming times. Pause if you need a little more time. It's around 7:30 or it's about 7:30. It's around 10 to 5 or it's about 10 to 5. It's around midnight or it's about midnight. Keep in mind that people might approximate time slightly differently, as people could have different opinions about the length of time. For example, they might want to be finishing work, so they say it's nearly 6 o'clock, but really the time is 5:46. It's just that they would like to go home, and they want people to know it's nearly time to go home. Alright, let's do some practice. You try using around or about for the following times. The music's volume will slowly increase as the seconds count down. See if you can say the approximate around or about time before the time is up. Like this. It's around 4:15. Yes! You try. 3, 2, 1, go! It's around 6:30. It's about 10 to 10. It's around 20 to 12. It's about 3 o'clock. It's around 5:15. It's about 11:15. Well done. One last thing. If you and the other person are clear about the hour, you can say the time in a shorter way. We can drop the hour, so not say the hour. For example, it's 15:15. You both already know the hour is 2, so you don't need to say it's 2:15. You can even approximate and still drop the hour. It's around 30:30. You both already know the hour is 8. It's about 10 to. You both already know the hour is 11, coming up to 12. You try now. In a moment, pause the video and try saying these times, dropping the hour. Once you're finished, press play and you'll hear and see the answers. See if you were right. For approximate times, we're giving you only 2 solutions or answers, but there can actually be more than 2 correct answers. Ready? Press pause. It's 30:30. It's just gone or it's about 20 past. It's 1:45. It's about or it's coming up to 10 past. It's 10 to. It's around or it's nearly 22. Great stuff! So, in this video we learnt how we can use approximate times, that when a time is closer to a 5-minute mark ahead, we can use nearly, almost, or coming up to. For example, it's nearly 5 o'clock. That when a time is closer to a 5-minute mark just past, we can use just gone or just after. For example, it's just gone 5 o'clock. That if the time is either just before or just after, we can use around or about to approximate the time. For example, it's around 5 o'clock. Lastly, that if you and the other person you are talking to both know the hour, you can drop the hour when you are telling the time. For example, it's 10:02. Fantastic! If you want to continue learning English with us, keep watching our videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video and have a really good day. See ya!